Welcome back again, everybody. This is Glockman4519. I'm here again with another ROM overview. This ROM here is FLUENCE HD9. Now, it has not been released yet. It is basically out to three or four people, including myself, um, for testing. And I can tell you right now, it is actually a really, really cool ROM. This is a stock ROM. It is a stock optimized ROM. The custom features are not on this ROM. If you're looking for custom features, you want to go with the Moki build or the Omni build. This has no custom features at all. But don't get me wrong, it has a lot of optimizations built into it, and it comes with a lot of Xperia apps built into it as well. Um, this ROM was built for media consumption and music. I actually did a video just previous to this, and I decided I wasn't going to upload it because I wanted to test or let you guys listen to some of the sound quality. It's got a lot of bass in it, really optimized bass. It sounds great, but I couldn't quite get the video and the audio level right on it, and I did not want any more complaints from anybody saying that it blew out their eardrums, and all that. So I decided to do a different video and just explain it all. And I will tell you guys that the sound quality on this is just great. If I had to run a stock ROM, and I am not a stock ROM person, this would be the ROM I would run as a stock ROM. Now, even though it is stock, it is set up for layer support. I am running a theme right now on it, and I will show you that theme. We will go into the layers manager. The theme is called Grunge. It is a new theme I just come across, and it is a very, very nice theme. It's clear, and you can actually pick the accent colors yourself. So, all the accent colors you see throughout um, in my settings, my drop down, those were colors that I picked with this theme. So, you can make it pretty much your own, your own theme if you want. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into settings real quick. Let you guys see, um, you know, everything about as far as the settings go. Anyways, this is Fluence HD9, and it is a completely stock build, guys. Stock rooted. It is Android version 6.01. It is for the Nexus 6. I am running the Franco kernel in it only because I am running multi-ROM. I can run the stock kernel on my phone, but it kicks out all my other ROMs, and I need them. But I did try it with the other kernel. It does not force encryption. It works very, very well. I only put um, I only flashed Franco kernel so I could regain all of my features back, my multi-ROM features. Uh, you know, I did all my testing with the stock kernel, and I'll tell you what. Even running the Franco kernel, the sound still sounds pretty good. I will say that the stock kernel, the sound is way better, but it is definitely still very, very good with the Franco kernel. Um, we'll go into developer options. I'm not going to touch base on a lot of these settings because it is standard Marshmallow. You have your USB debugging. You're going to want to check that. Um, you have your logging and all that information, ADB, stuff like that there. Your Windows transmit or transition, your animation scales, all that. That's where that is. Your GPU stuff. That's where you would go for that. CPU settings. Um, that's where you would go for all that. Now, under language and input, it does come with the Xperia keyboard. What's cool about the Xperia keyboard is, to me anyways, the skins. I would go, and I was using the bottom one, the dark one. Now, I have Google keyboard installed because I like to swipe. For some reason, I can't get the swipe to work for me on this. It's probably my dumbass not doing it right. But again, I'm very used to the Google and AOSP type keyboards. So that's the reason I downloaded Google and installed it. I just want something I'm used to. Um, let's see here. Pretty much, I'm honestly, guys, the settings in this are just pure marshmallow. There's nothing out of the way. Um, when it is advertised as a stock ROM, it is exactly that. It's a stock ROM. Where again, where the features come in at is the optimizations that he put into it. For the sound settings, the audio settings, all that, the HD settings. It you seeing it on a video just does not do it justice. The colors just pop. It's amazing. I'm telling you. Now it's a little small for my taste. I would probably change the DPI settings on it, but if I go changing the DPI settings, I can almost guarantee it's going to really screw with the look of this ROM the way it's set up. So, I may just leave it this way. If I decide to run it for a while, again, you guys know I'm not a stock ROM person, but this, again, if I had to run a stock ROM, I would like the ROM to be something like this. So, under home, again, you have Xperia Launcher. That is what I'm running. I wanted to get used to it so I could show you guys all the features in it. Under your display settings, these are it for display settings. Sound and notification. Notice I have my ringtone down. I don't want no messages coming through and blowing you guys' eardrums out. Other sounds. And that's about it. That is pretty much it for the settings part of it. What I wanted to get across was what all comes with this ROM. So if you set it up and run it like you're going to use it as the way it was intended, this is how it's going to be. I did download the um, weather app from the Play Store. Uh, you can get it from him, but I mean, it's on the Play Store and it's very easily downloadable. And it makes for a smaller ROM. Believe me, this thing's 801 megabytes download, and that's with the Google Apps installed. So, yes, it does come with Google Apps. You do not have to download the Google Apps and flash them. Flash the ROM, that's it. Oh, and SuperSU. And he does recommend SuperSU 267. That is what I am running on this. If I go into SuperSU, you will see version 267. This is the one with the systemless root. Um, Anyways, guys, if you press and hold on the screen, that is where you're going to get into your widgets. That is where I got and set up all my widgets, my music app, the calendar, um, of course the weather after I downloaded it. I really like this one here. This one kind of shows what all is in your gallery. You can, go through it. These are all your pictures, any wallpapers you downloaded, stuff like that. These are a lot of GIFs I have. Um, yeah, that's me as a little boy, anyways. But it's pretty cool. And you can just leave it up there. You can actually have it set up where it'll rotate through your pictures. It's kind of cool. It comes with the Motorola camera. Um, and of course, it comes with Album, which is the Xperia version of the gallery. Now, I do have the Next camera and the Next gallery from my old OnePlus One on here, but that's another story. I'm actually using the Xperia stuff. Um, I did download a lot of the Google apps, but let's face it, guys, when you download this ROM, you're downloading it for the Google experience, and you're going to want at least these on it. So they're all working great. I had no problems with any of the Play Store when I brought it up. It took my account information very very well. Uh, Loaded right up to the Play Store, no issues. It does come with the first three: music, album, and videos. I downloaded. Oh, and it also comes with the audio recorder. I downloaded the other ones. I wanted to give them a try. They are Xperia slash Sony apps. You're definitely gonna want to get the weather app for this. Um, the wallpaper. If you press and hold, you go to wallpapers, and then you click on live. I'm running the top one right here. And if you go into settings, you can actually pick which color you want. And the color I have is the aqua green. Or you can actually pick the top one that says Xperia, and it'll cycle through all the colors. Just go ahead and do that. Set wallpaper. And go home. Wow, that's definitely bright. I am going to change that real quick. I do not like that. Let's go here, settings, and go back down to what I had. That'll work. But again, those are your widgets. There are going to be some on there that are from apps that I downloaded, but for the most part, they are the Xperia widgets. Um, if you go into the home settings, you have a couple settings there that the application screen icons, that allows you to just press and hold the app in the app drawer and it'll automatically put it on your home screen as opposed to dragging it to the top. Uh, it makes it a little easier, so you may want to tick that on. Um, Icon size, definitely want them large. Unless you like them small, you can make them small. I do have the auto rotate feature on. Um, mm, that's about it. I really really wanted to play some music for you guys. I don't really listen to music on my phone at all. I'm not a music listener, at least not on my phone. I listen to it in my Mustang or whatever, but I just don't listen to it on my phone. But just the music sounds great. The bass is perfect on this phone. I'm telling you, it's awesome. But anyways, uh, this is Fluence HD version 9. It will be released here, hopefully not too long from now. I highly recommend it if you guys are looking for a stock ROM with sound optimizations and HD enhancements. You need to give this ROM a try. Um, that's about it. I want to thank all my subscribers. And if you guys want any information on download links or anything like that, I will put them in the description. But I also have a Google community page now, or a Google Plus community. You guys can go on there. I have the 3 minute mod link there. Um, all kinds of other stuff. You guys can go over there to get that. The only thing I ask is if you use anything, make sure you thank the developers of these apps and ROMs. If you don't want to donate, at least thank them. All right, guys. I will see you on the next one, and until then, you all take care.